The American Psychology Association characterizes psychology as the logical study of the brain and behavior. Through the years, if the said practice, it has been dependent upon numerous confusions seeing its genuine nature just as of its professionals. In any case, its various revelations on the human mind are one of the fun things about it. In today's video, we will talk about some interesting psychology facts that would leave you in surprise. But before we jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our videos. Number 12. Fear is an actually good feeling if you're not really in danger. There are people who love scary movies, and there are individuals who don't, and the difference may be in their hormones. Such activities give you adrenaline, dopamine, and endorphins from a fight or flight reaction. However, your brain knows that you're not in real danger, so you still get a natural high despite how scared you feel. Number 11. Catching a yawn shows empathy. Contagious yawning is triggered involuntarily when we observe another person yawn. It is a common form of echo phenomena, the automatic imitation of another's words or actions. And it's not just humans who have the propensity for contagious yawning. Yawning after observing another person yawn is a usual occurrence despite not feeling tired nor sleepy. One hypothesis on its contagiousness is that people get it to show compassion. Therefore, toddlers and youngsters with autism are more adverse to have the symptoms as they still can't seem to learn empathy. Number 10. Being lonely is worse for your health than you actually think. Loneliness is a universal human emotion that is both complex and unique to each individual. Because it has no single common cause, the prevention and treatment of this potentially damaging state of mind can vary dramatically. A Harvard University study found an association between extraordinary depression and exactly the same degrees of blood clotting protein responsible for stroke and heart failures. In other words, not having companions could have a similar vicious impact as smoking, antisocial behavior, decreased memory and learning, cardiovascular disease and stroke, and poor decision-making. Number 9. Receiving rewards could convince you that a boring task was fun. We mostly think that we can't do something which is boring, or we don't mostly enjoy, but if someone pays or gives you a reward, would you like to try it? A study paid volunteers to convince someone that a boring task was actually interesting. The individuals who lied at this point actually discover the action boring got paid $20. Then again, the individuals who didn't have a certified motivation to lie and convince themselves that the task was genuinely fun were paid $1. Number 8. There is a psychological reason behind your urge to go to the beach when you need a vacation. Most people go to the beach when they want a vacation or spend quality time with their friends and family. Seeing water has that relieving impact that makes people who view it more joyful, more peaceful, and much more creative. Thus, living in such a view is a smart thought. Number 7. A broken heart could be a legitimate cause of death. The broken heart syndrome is likewise called stress cardiomyopathy, and it could prompt basic momentary heart muscle glitch. Acute emotional stress, positive or negative, can cause the left ventricle of the heart to be stunned or paralyzed, causing heart attack-like symptoms, or more accurately, the stress of a heartbreaking situation. So, before breaking anyone's heart, think about its consequences first. Number 6. Sarcasm is a sign of a healthy brain. Sarcasm is a sign of good humor. People who could quickly use sarcasm in response to an insignificant question have healthy minds. Likewise, those who could understand sarcasm well are also good at reading people's minds. Why might sarcasm enhance creativity? Because the brain must think creatively to understand or convey a sarcastic comment. Sarcasm may lead to clearer and more creative thinking. To either create or understand sarcasm, tone must overcome the contradiction between the literal and actual meanings of the sarcastic expressions. This is a process that activates and is facilitated by abstraction, which in turn promotes creative thinking. Number 5. Tears indicate the reason for one's crying. We cry because of many different emotions that we are feeling in that moment. If the first teardrop came from the right eye, the person is crying tears of joy. Otherwise, the person is crying tears of pain. It's triggered by a range of feelings from empathy and surprise to anger and grief. And unlike those butterflies that flap around invisibly when we're in love, tears are a signal that others can see. That insight is central to the newest thinking about the science of crying. Number 4. A person still has 7 minutes of brain activity upon dying. Dying is a state when our organs stop working one by one eventually, but the human mind still runs. If a person dies, in those moments, he or she see their memories in a dreamlike sequence. Their mind keeps working for 7 minutes. The new study suggests that a person's consciousness can continue to work even after their heart has stopped beating and their body's movements have failed. In the real world, tests showed that the patient's brain appeared to continue to function and experienced the same brain currents as in a deep sleep. Our final journey into permanent unconsciousness may indeed involve a short state of heightened consciousness and memory. Number 3. The length of your tongue tells something about your sexual curiosity. Some people find it interesting to experiment and explore new sexual experiences. According to psychology, if you could lick your eyebrows, then it means you are more willing and open to trying new experiences. Number 2. The way you dress has a connection with your mood. It is not just the color that you choose to wear. Dressing well could also help in keeping you stable and happy. If you would look good, then you will feel good. And if you get a compliment from someone, that would make you happier. Number 1. Some people enjoy seeing anger in others. The researcher said it could mean that certain people enjoy making someone else glare at them as long as the flash of anger doesn't last long enough to be a threat, which could be why that guy in the office won't let go of that stupid joke at your expense. Some case studies have proved that high testosterone people feel rewarded by others' anger. Perhaps teasers are reinforced by that fleeting, annoyed look on someone else's face and therefore will continue to heckle that person to get that look again and again.
Well, we've come to the end of our list. This isn't the end of it. We've got more to come. And if you would love to watch as they roll in, then kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that little notification bell.